What's up, everyone? It is Ray. Today, I have a device review to do. Yes, another device review. Getting more of those. Kind of like it. I recently purchased a Patriot clone from Tobeco. This is the brand new Patriot clone that just came out. It's 3/31/2014. This just came out recently. I just caught wind of it, and some really cool things that they did that no one else has done, not even the authentic RDA people. And it's something that me personally and quite a few of my buddies have all been saying should be done. As you know, and you might be doing the same since you do watch my channel, a lot of us are moving from the 28 gauges and the 30 gauges, and we're doing stuff with, you can't really see that, 24 gauge, 22 gauge, 20 gauge. There's guys out there doing 18 gauge. So all sorts of really thick wires are being used now to build our coils. Excuse me. We needed bigger posts. We needed bigger post holes. We were having a hell of a time trying to get two pieces, say of like 22 or 20 gauge, to go into your post holes. So we've been going out and, you know, I got my little drill kit here with all the different drill bits, and I'll go through and I'll drill out my post holes to make them a little bit wider, so that way I can do that. And, you know, same with you guys with your twisted builds. It's so difficult to say, like with the IGO Ws and almost all of the rebuildable dripping atomizers have that same issue. Not anymore. Here you go. This is it right here. This is the new Tobeco Patriot clone. It's very solid. It looks really nice. Has the polished finish. The machining on it feels really good. No sharp edges. The only thing, you know, logo's a little light, but not a big deal. It's a clone. Who cares? These are the stock air holes that it comes with here. You could see. Not exactly sure what size those are. I want to say probably, what, 1.5, maybe. Pretty small. But I didn't drill them out. I'm going to drill them out after this video. One of the reasons I wanted to hurry up and get this review out of the way is so I could drill this out. But I wanted to show it to you guys how it comes stock. So that's the stock airflow. And in all honesty, for most uses, this is perfectly fine. And it did come with the drip tip, which fits really nice. I haven't really tried to use other drip tips. Let me see. My wide bore drip tip here. Yeah, fits just fine. It's not falling out. So good size on the drip tip. Let's go ahead and give it a vape and see how it performs. In the coil that you're seeing me vape right now, I rebuild at the end of this video. So if you stick around, you want to see I did a 0.3 dual macro coil. So it's a little warm. Probably built it a little too low. This airflow is probably better for something around a 0.5. But like I said, I'm going to draw out the cap anyway, so might as well build it the way I like it. But one thing that is nice with these stock airflow holes is you can do mouth to lung like this. So that's possible too. They're quick mouth to lung hits because this is, you know, a little wide open for mouth to lung. But, you know, this is a good medium range if you don't feel like drilling out your stuff and you don't do the super low sub-ohm stuff. You can go completely stock. It also, this is a 22 millimeter device, so it sits perfectly smooth and flush on all 22 millimeter devices. Works really well. Now, I wish I could tell you that you could go and get this for the same price. I got it for $16.84 on eBay, shipped for free. I looked, the guy must have sold out already. There are other people on there selling it right now for you know, 17 bucks with free shipping, stuff like that. I've seen it as high as 30 bucks, but you can find it. I found mine on eBay. Just make sure when you look that it comes with these little guys right here. See these little finger screws? Comes with the finger screws as well as the bigger post and the much wider post holes. So that's what you got to look for. I personally like it. I haven't had any of the other Patriots, but I've seen them. This one is updated. It's upgraded. So every single one of you guys out there making these RDAs, do us a favor. For us guys that like to build these really low sub-ohm builds, make the post holes bigger. Make the post holes bigger. Make the post holes bigger. That's what we want. That would make us so happy. That would be one less step we have to worry about drilling out. It can be done in your shop. And still, the people that are using 30 gauge, 32 gauge, 28 gauge will still be able to build on it. But you're opening it up a little bit wider so everyone can utilize it. And we don't have to worry about jimmy rigging it or misdrilling it and messing our devices up. This is a great idea. And I think more Addy RDA people, guys that are manufacturing these, need to take note of that. So props to Tobeco for being one of the first companies I know of to do this. Sadly, it was a clone company that had to do this, but when I saw the picture with 5 pieces of 22 gauge going through the hole that hadn't been drilled out, I had to buy it. And for $16.85, very worth it. Worth every penny. Let's go ahead and take another vape on it. Hits like a dream, but one thing you do have to be sure of is when you do get it, clean it out. It does have some machine oil in it and has a really bad taste. So take it, run under some water, wash it off. But if you're interested, I really do think you should look it up. Try and find one of these. You can get them right now for under 20 bucks. You really can't beat that deal. It's a nice, solid 22 millimeter device. Yeah, it's a clone, but hey, most of the stuff I have on my channel right now is clones. I do it for everyone. So that way, you know, people like me, we can't really afford the really expensive stuff. We can get nice, solid clones just like this Patriot right here. So there you go. That is my review on this. If you want to, I'm going to do a quick up close portion of this. After we do the up close portion, I'm going to go ahead and do the rebuild portion of this. So go ahead and stick around, watch the up close. I'll take this whole thing apart, show you all the ins and outs, and we'll get into the rebuild part. All right, you guys, so let's do the up close. Okay, up close mode. Let's go ahead and show you. Here's the box that it came in. Let's go ahead and open this box up and show you what it came with. And there is the Tobeco Patriot clone. And it came with these little finger screws. I'll show you here. Let me zoom or focus. See here. Those are the little screws that came with it. If you want to use them. Let's go ahead and take this off. And it came with this drip tip right here. So you get that little drip tip, and I'll show you the deck. Get it nice and zoomed in here. All right, there you can see the posts are actually a lot bigger than what they were before. Same with the post holes. The post holes are dramatically wider in this new Patriot clone from Tobeco. I've seen pictures of people putting like 5 pieces of 22 gauge through the center post here with no problem. So pretty much any build you can come up with is going to be able to fit in this new Patriot clone. You can see it's held on by 2 O-rings, and it slides on quite easily, just like so. Takes a little bit of pressure to pull it off, so good job on that. Let's go ahead and take this off here and kind of show you the outside here. The logo is fairly light, but it's the same little Patriot logo. And of course, no American flag, no made in the USA, because this is not. This is a clone. There you go. There's your top. That's where your 510 connection goes. You got the little fins here on the side. But other than that, very nice. Nice polished RDA. All right, so that's it for up close mode. Let's go ahead and go back into regular mode. All right, you guys, thanks for following me into this quick up close rebuild part of this review. Going to go ahead and rebuild this with 24 gauge Kanthal. And this is the same build that I've been using throughout the whole review. So let's go ahead and cut this off here. Give myself, I don't know, probably about 8 inches. Giggity. All right, so we'll fold it here, give it a snip, and we're just going to do a basic macro coil. It's like you've seen before, but just want to show you with this particular device. Got 3 30-seconds Allen wrench. Let's go ahead and give it 7 wrap. Okay, so there you go. That is the coil. We'll go ahead and install this. I'll go ahead and do the other wrap. We'll put it all together and show you what it looks like. Okay, and easy as this. Insert them in. Kind of line up where you want it to go. Perfect. Screw down this negative post. Now I'm going to build the other coil. Okay, got our coils all set. See the 2 coils? I'm going to go ahead and cut off these little fingers, give it a test, and we'll throw some wick in there. Okay, so there it is. That's the coil. It's 0.32. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the Nemesis, fire it up, get these coils all straightened out, throw some cotton in there. Okay, let's go ahead and pulse these up. Pulse them, push them together, just like that. Needs a little bit more, and you do this a couple times until your coils fire perfectly. And by perfectly, they should fire from the middle out. There we go. That's looking pretty darn good. Let's just double check here. Yeah. That's exactly how they should fire. Just like that. See? Perfect and uniform. All right, let's go ahead and throw some cotton in there. All right, here's our cotton. Let's pull off a decent amount there. Split that in half. Twist this side. Go. Pull that through. Grab this piece here. Do the same on the other. Cut off some of this extra. Let me just go ahead and tuck all this stuff back in there. One thing that's nice about this is the deck size. Got plenty of room to stuff this thing full of cotton. Okay, so there you go. You can see, let's try this. There we go. 0.3 macro, dual macro coil. All right, so there you go. That is the up close rebuild portion of this video. Thank you again for watching, everyone, and for sticking by. And as always, vape on.